Good evening sa lahat. Especially those na first time pumunta dito sa ating stream. Okay. If you have any questions, of course, yung mga ano natin, mamaya natin i-address yung mga questions nyo. Of course, let's try na yung mga questions natin related dun sa kung ano inaaral natin. If, we have the time, syempre pag-usapan natin yung mga issues na meron tayo ngayon sa ating pinakamamahal na laro, Axie Infinity. Especially the changes that that they implemented today. Ayun. Oh, wait. Pang ilan na tayo ngayon? Really? Ganito na karaming tao? Why am I at 2 billion? This is 2 billion, right? 2,147,483,647. This is I think not real kasi parang last time we checked ang meron lang na active players na Axie Infinity is around 1 million plus. Okay. Let's see then. So let's try to play some arena. We are at 1200 MMR right now. Okay. We can take down this plant using these 4 cards. Okay. So typical lang naman yung mga card set ng kalaban natin. Alright. But now, yung plant ng kalaban natin will have 53 shielding, which means our damage won't be enough anymore. Wait, no. It's still gonna be enough. Okay. So yung kalaban natin, that's 4 energy and then 3 energy again from the Vegetal Bite. So, kita natin yung kalaban natin is at last stand. Hello. Okay, meron tayong hype train. Thanks to everyone who contributed. Salamat sa lahat na nag-subscribe, nag-cheer. Thank you so much. Okay. Yung kalaban natin, sabi natin, entering this round, meron siyang 5 energy. Habang tayo, mayroong 2. Okay? So we're just gonna play Aqua Stock, just 1 Aqua Stock, para in case merong i-play na cards itong kanyang Aquatic Axie, makuha natin. And taking out itong naka-last stand in the process. So, wala. So, we wanna take down this beast, kasi yung beast yung papatay sa ano natin. Beast yung papatay sa ating plant Axie. So, we wanna take this down ASAP. And kung sakali man na, mapatay ng aqua itong, itong plant natin, okay lang. The aqua would have to use 4 cards and pabor sa atin yan. Okay? Pabor sa atin yan. Oh! Nirisk niya na mapatay yung beast niya. Okay. Okay, I think that was a very bad play mula dun sa kalaban natin. Okay, so nag-spend siya ng maraming energy from that beast and wala siyang nakuha dun sa... Wala siyang nakuha ang HP dun sa plant natin kasi, syempre, mauna tayo, so namatay na kagad yung beast niya in the process. Alright, so right now we're just gonna maximize shielding dun sa plant natin because our opponent has a lot of energy. So kung hindi niya gamitin, okay lang, walang problema. Kung gamitin niya, then we're gonna take that energy. There you go. That's gonna be 4 energy for us. Okay. So now, para tayong naliligo sa energy, no? We have 6 energy at the moment. And actually, afford natin magtapon ng mga cards for this turn. Okay. Wait. Actually, no. Let's just wait. Tingnan natin anong gagawin niya. Okay. Alright, I think sa atin na talaga itong game na to, definitely. Hindi na kayang tiisin ng aqua niya yung ganitong damage kasi ano yung maximum shielding na meron siya? Maximum shielding na meron siya would be around 132 shield. 132 plus 574, that's gonna be 506. Yung damage na gagawin natin ngayon, this is gonna be more than 506. Okay? And so, alam na natin na panalo na tayo dito. Okay? Magandang gabi sa lahat. Hello, good evening. Okay, first game of the season is a victory for us. So, starting the season right. Pag-uusapan natin mga Axie archetypes now for our class schedule tonight. We're going to be talking about Plant, Reptile, and Dusk archetypes. Kung ano-ano yung mga madalas natin nakikitang ganito sa ating arena. So I think dapat mas mag-pay attention tayo ngayon kasi sabi ng mga devs, yung mga rewards mas ilalagay na nila sa arena. Okay, now day 2, that's gonna be on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, our lesson is going to be Aquatic, Bird, and Dawn archetypes. And day 3, that's gonna be on Friday. Excuse me. We're gonna be talking about Beast, Bug, and Mech archetypes. Alright? So ito yung mga ilang terms na madalas nyong nakikita. So by the end of today's session, dapat alam nyo na kung ano-ano itong mga to. What a Terminator is. Okay. What a Bruiser is. And what a Sustain Tank is. Now, gusto kong ipakita sa inyo. Okay? Gusto kong ipakita sa inyo guys na ito yung mga starting stats ng tatlong to. Ngayon, health. Okay? Of course, yung health din natin makikita kung gaano kataas yung HP ng isang Axie natin. And you see here, Plant and Dusk are tied at 43. Okay? Yeah. Speed. It's gonna be 31 for the Plant, 35 for the Reptile, and 39 for the Dusk. Okay? Ibig sabihin, sa tatlong Axies na to, Dusk yung pinakamataas yung speed. Next, skill. For skill, you have 31 for the Plant, 31 for the Reptile, 27 for the Dusk. Again, para saan yung skill? Yung skill, ito yung nagpapataas ng damage nyo. Okay? Ito yung nagpapataas ng damage nyo kapag naka-combo yung cards. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-combo tayo ng cards, ng same set of cards, okay? Doon sa Dusk Axie, pinakamababa yung damage niya. Alright? Finally, you have Morale. You have Plant and Reptile both at 35. Ibig sabihin, yan yung kanilang crit chance. Okay? Chance to land a critical hit, and then the number of ticks that you have sa last stand. But in my experience, okay, hindi masyado nagkakalayo itong 35 tsaka 31 because yung mga Plant Axies na nakalaban ko, when they enter last stand, they have 2 ticks. Dusk Axies also have 2 ticks. So, you know, not that much of a significant difference there. Walang masyadong pinagkaiba in terms of last stand ticks. Okay? So, moving on. Okay, ano lang to parang joke lang natin to. Now, sabi kasi nila, yung reptiles daw talaga yan, mga magagandang Axies. Nerf reptiles, yun yung lagi nating nakikita, masyadong malakas. So, hindi porke reptile yung Axies nyo, okay? Hindi porke reptile yung Axies nyo, malalakas na yan kagad, ha? Okay? So, ngayon, ito ay isang reptile Axie. You see here, it's a reptile Axie, the one on the left. But it's, you know, it's actually useless. It's actually useless. You have energy for days. You want to combo this guys with refresh to get the energy. And you get more energy with tail slap. And you get more energy with Kotaro bite. Okay? But really, walang mangyari dyan. Kaya siya malungkot. Okay? Wala siyang malungkot. Ngayon. Now, let's take a look at this guy she told you not to worry about. Okay? Itong skill set na to, madalas nyo to makikita sa arena. This is one of the most common reptiles that you'll be seeing, and there's actually a special name for it. Okay? Ito yung tinatawag natin na Terminator Reptile. Okay? So, bakit? Titingnan natin ngayon yung mga skills ng isang Terminator Reptile. Okay? Tingnan natin. You see here, okay, you have Sticky Goo. Mayroon siyang stun. So kapag ikaw, attacker ka, tapos na-break mo yung shield niya, meaning you bring down the shield to 0, masastun ka. Okay, masastun ka. Ngayon, meron siyang Chomp. So yung Chomp, kapag naman, it's comboed with 2 other cards, yung Terminator Reptile mismo, the Terminator Reptile that's attacking, can stun you. So that's a lot of stuns. Now next, you have Lagging. So, lagging dito, okay, you actually apply minus speed. So, it's a 0 cost card, 40 damage, and it actually decreases your speed. Okay? Alright. So, tingnan natin tong huli. We have the allergic reaction. Okay, dito sa allergic reaction, ito na yung main damage source ng Terminator Reptile. Okay? Ibig sabihin, oops, wait, why can't I write? Okay, so kita nyo, let's see it. Okay, deal 130% damage to debuff targets. Lahat ng other cards niya may debuffs. Okay? Meron siyang stun. Meron siyang stun ulit. Meron siyang slow. So, the Terminator Reptile is always, sure na mapoproc niya to. Alright? Moving on. Tingnan natin yung stats. You have 39 health. You have 37 speed. Okay? 31 skill and 47 morale. But actually, you can see, Terminator Reptiles na yung speed nila as high as 44. Okay, merong mga Terminator Reptiles na matataas yung mga speed nila, or 43, I think. So, ibig sabihin, talagang yung breed nila is 4 speed. And remember, in combat, sa arena, yung speed, isa sa mga pinakang unang stats na gusto nyong taasan because that determines turn order. Kung una kayong titira, ibig sabihin, you have control. You can dictate the flow of the game. Okay? Anong mga gusto nyong quality sa isang Terminator? You want high HP and high speed. Okay. So now, balikan lang natin yung mga stats ng what you call this? Mga Axies natin. Yung Reptile, 35 lang yung speed niya. Okay? Meanwhile, yung Dusk, yung base speed niya is 39. Kaya ngayon, ang ginagawa na ng mga tao, they're actually breeding Terminator Dusks. Okay? And not Reptiles anymore. Kasi, lahat ng trade-off, okay? Kasi you lost skill. That's just what? A few points of damage, maybe 5 points of damage per hit, in exchange for more health and more speed. So, mas una kang titira. Yung mga Dusk Terminators, una pa silang tumitira sa mga beasts. So, ang laking bagay. And then, morale, again, these 4 points don't make that much of a difference, as I've mentioned a while ago. Say, this is just for crit chance, and then sa ticks ng last stand, pareho naman to 2 ticks. 2 ticks. Okay? Ng last stand. So, not much of a difference there. So, really, right now, Terminator Dusks yung mas malakas kesa sa Terminator Reptiles. Okay? Lahat naman ng mga lectures natin dito, pupunta naman sa YouTube. So, you'll have the time to review them. Okay? Alright. So, let's just try to, have some discussions dun sa Terminator Reptile. So, kasi yung Terminator Reptile, makikita nyo talaga siya sa backline ng kalaban. That means, that's the last Axie of the opponent na papatayin nyo. But, based dun sa moves niya, may hirapan kayo patayin siya actually kasi una, may snail shell. Okay? Kapag na-break niyo yung shield niya, mangyari sa inyo, you get stunned. Okay? Tapos, isuslow din niya kayo. So, it's possible na halimbawa, round 5, we'll say round 5, kayo yung unang titira. And then, round 6, yung kalaban nyo na yung unang titira because you were now slowed by lagging. Okay? So, these are the considerations that you need to know when you're dealing with Terminator Reptiles. Okay? And then here, Thorny Caterpillar, again, nandito yung damage ng mga Terminator Reptiles kasi kung halimbawa, nakalaging ka na, nakaslow ka na, allergic reaction ka din, okay? So, ibig sabihin, meron siyang 130% damage dealt to you. Okay? Alright. Any questions there? Okay, and while you're fielding your questions, babalikan ko yung ilang mga questions niyo from a while ago. Right. Prof, totoo po ba 75 SLP per day? Yes, there have been adjustments, okay, na ginawa ng ating Axie Infinity developers. Okay, para maging healthy yung balanse ng minting and burning ng ating SLP. Alright? Prof, pambungad na tanong, haha. Nabasa nyo na po update ng Axie? Yes, we still don't have the exact figures for them, but we'll come around. Mm-hmm. Prof, bakit parang radioactive yung video nyo? I'm sorry about that. It's probably because of the color of my shirt. Okay? Baka yung damit ko hindi ganun kaganda yung contrast sa green screen. Okay? Hmm. Prof, binawasan na rewards sa adventure and daily quest. Ano masabi nyo? So I think if it's good for the overall balance of the SLP ecosystem, then I guess that's really good for us too. For all of us in the long run. Kasi, let's say, mataas nga yung gain natin na SLP. Kunwari lang, we gain 150 SLP per day. Pero, piso lang isang SLP. As opposed to 75 pesos. 75 SLP per day. Pero 5 pesos per SLP. You see, there's a really big contrast there. Okay? Moving on. May limit po ba sa PvP or arena? So you can, play as much as you can. Pero yung SLP gain kapag lang may energy ka. Sir, opinion nyo po sa overuse at gasgas ng Terminator Reptile po? Well, ayun, it's overused. So you can just easily build an Axie to counter them. So yung Aqua ko, kayang mag-counter ng Terminator. So if I see a Terminator, okay, I know how to deal with them. Those numbers are base stats po ba, sir? Yes, base stats. Non-factor naman yung Axie card class bonus damage kasi puro bug yung cards. Kaya Ox lang mag-switch from Reptile to Dusk. Yes, definitely. Okay? I see that there's a lot more value in using Dusk Terminators than Reptile Terminators. Okay? Now, nag-penetrate po ba yung chomp sa shield sa first attack? No. Okay, if you use the chomp to stun your opponent, yung chomp na yon hindi yon tatagos sa shield. But the attack after that, okay, yun yung tatagos sa shield because at that point, stun yung opponent mo. Okay? Prof, for the better, buy yung nerf sa PvE now. Super bad chops. So of course, the super bad chops, I think they're gonna have a really hard time sa arena. Okay? For the average player, I guess there's not much na magbabago sa average player since he's the average player. Sa God player, of course, if they say that the rewards sa PvP mode mas magiging madami, then that's gonna be more rewarding for the PvP players. Prof, ilang SLP ngayon nagiget mo sa MMR mo? So right now, I'm at around 12 something MMR, so I'm getting 6 SLP per win. Termi Dusk is the meta nowadays. Yeah, I see a lot of value there than Reptile Axies. So what's your opinions update? I think if it brings balance sa ating SLP ecosystem, then it's gonna be good for all of us. How much po price range ng Termi Dusk? I really don't know, so you just can check the marketplace. Alright. Prof, para sa'yo, ano pinaka the best na team? So I still stand by the Garish Worm composition. The ones that use Barb Strike and, Cute Bunny. Okay. I think I've addressed most of your questions. Prof, being a God player, okay, I really wouldn't call myself that. Are you happy with the changes? So right now, I don't have any emotions about the changes, so I guess it's just gonna be a matter of what this means in the long run. So I'll still have to observe before I can make a comment about how I feel about it. Okay? Prof, ano yung Dusk type na Axie? It's a pure reptile plus pure plant. Okay? Pure reptile and pure plant will give you a Dusk Axie. Okay? Bukod sa Axie, with numbing Lecretian, ano pa magandang counter for Termi? So, I think yung Aqua ko with Bidens, it does a really good job versus Terminators because all the damage from the Terminator cards are bug cards. So, kung Aqua ka, the damage is reduced, okay? And then another one, you have the double talk bird. Na pakita na din natin sa stream because double talk actually ignores shielding. That's soothing song, that's a bird card, that's a bird mouth part. And so that means ignore mo lahat ng shield, snail shell is basically useless. Okay? Alright. So now let's just try to play again before we move on to the next part of our lecture. Right now, no good draws right here. Okay. You wanna do spicy surprise, hot butt into vegetal bite. You know, just so limited yung pwede niyong gawin next turn. So next turn, since mag hot butt tayo or spicy surprise, sure tayo na hindi niya magagawa tong vegetal bite. Okay? Alright, so now meron na tayong same energy level as our opponent. But we don't need these aqua cards yet. So we're just gonna do some shielding and we're gonna end our turn. Okay. Alright. Both of us, nag-shielding lang kami pareho, so that puts us at, the same energy level still. Okay, if we play these three cards, ang mangyari sa atin... Okay, if we play these three cards, we can actually take down this plant. But that's if hindi siya kahit anong shielding. We can actually wait for a really good draw. I think kung next turn makabuno tayo ng dalawang offensive cards dito sa aqua natin, that will be really great. Okay. So now we take down this plant. And then, kung dalawang offensive aquatic cards mabunot natin, that would be really amazing. Wait. Last stand. Oh no. We actually don't want that to happen. Oh. We can actually take advantage na siya yung una. Okay? Since siya yung una, kung hindi siya gumalaw, okay, sure kill siya. Kung gumalaw siya, sa plant siya pupunta. Alright, so now we're sure that we're gonna get all of these cards in dito sa kanyang aquatic Axie. So that takes care of his aquatic Axie. Alright? Alright, that's one card, but that means patay na tong aquatic Axie niya. Alright? Okay. You know what? We're just gonna pass here. Let him do his thing. Kung anong gusto niyang gawin. Because we have our aquatic Axie with us still. Alright. Okay. There we go. And then just use 4 damage cards dito sa kanyang Beast Axie. Okay. Hindi pala natin kinalculate kung ilan yung available shielding sa kanya, no? Anyway, that takes care of this game. Ano nang standing natin? We're now at 6-1, I believe. Now, let's talk about the Backdoor Reptile. Okay? So, itong mga susunod nating makikita, baka hindi nyo pa masyadong nakikita sa MMR level nyo, but we're gonna discuss them anyway. You have here Spike Throw. Okay. So, dito sa Spike Throw, ito yung backdoor card, basically. So, bakit maganda ito? Look. Target enemy with lowest shield. Okay? So, ito, target enemy with lowest shield, okay? Ibig sabihin, pupunta tayo dun sa kalaban na walang shielding. So, kung yung tank niya mag-shield, hindi yun yung atakihin natin. Okay? Prof, paano naman kung hindi mag-shield yung tank niya? So, ibig sabihin, hindi backdoor. Ibig sabihin, atakihin ko pa din yung harap. Actually, yes. But, ano naman kung atakihin mo yung harap? Kung hindi mag-shielding yung plant niya, Ibig sabihin, lahat ng damage na to pupunta sa plant niya. At ano-ano yung damage? Here, you have 80. Ano ba yung combo dito? You have Spike Throw. Okay? And then, you have Disarm. So the Disarm, this slows your opponent. Okay? And then, you have Allergic Reaction. And then you have another allergic reaction. Okay? So, gawa lang tayo ng ilang mga figures, to estimate. I'm not really sure kung ano yung mga numbers natin dito, but let's say this is around 93. This is versus a plant, Versus a plant. Okay, versus a plant. Now, this is around probably 116. This is 163. 163. Okay? So again, these are figures that I'm not 100% sure of, but the damage na ginagawa mga malapit dyan. Okay? And so, let's just add these together. So, mga around 530 plus. Okay? Ibig sabihin nito, kahit pa plant yung puntahan ng spike throw nyo, sure kill yan. Okay? Sure kill yan with this combo. Alright. So, ano yung pros of using this reptile? It enables you to burst any Axie. And when I say any, I mean any. Kahit na anong Axie yan. Okay? Basically, pupuntahan kasi ng spike throw natin, again, lowest shielding. Lowest shielding. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nalabas mo tong 4 card combo na to, okay, sure ka, patay yung pupuntahan yan. Okay? You're sure. Ngayon, ano yung con nito? It requires 4 energy to pull off. And dapat good draw because you need those exact 4 cards. Okay? Alright. So, continuing. You have the Bruiser Plant. Okay? So, I think very familiar naman na kayo sa moveset na to. Okay? Ito actually yung moveset ng plant na ginagamit ko. Alright. What do we mean when we say Bruiser ba? Okay, so a Bruiser can deal damage. Okay, you see here, our plant has a 110 damage card. It also has a 90 damage card. But it can also soak damage. Meron siyang shielding talaga. Okay? We have 80 shielding available here. Now, Hotbutt, ito isa sa mga favorite cards ko, Spicy Surprise, kasi look at those stats. You have 90, 50, very balanced stats there. Ganda ng stat line. And then, maganda rin yung effect. Kasi, ano ba madalas yung nasa harap mo? Plant. And if you use this against a plant, Axie, hindi niya na magamit yung serious niya or yung vegetal bite. Alright? Ganon yung general idea. Okay? Oh wow, wait, we have 498 students. Thank you so much, everyone. 498 students na tayo tonight. Okay? So, ano naman yung mga pros and cons nitong Bruiser plants natin? Yan, sabi ko nga kanina, it can soak damage and deal damage at the same time. Now, yeah, if you can do everything, then of course, there are trade-offs. Okay? You're gonna be a worse tank, definitely, kasi may damage ka eh. And then since may damage ka, you're gonna be a worse attacker also. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin nun? Yung damage cards mo, hindi enough to burst, at yung tanking capabilities mo, hindi rin ganon kalakas as compared to a plant that, uses Pumpkin or October Treat. Alright? Ngayon, bakit natin gustong gumamit ng Bruisers? So, since medyo all around, okay? Medyo all around yung Bruisers natin, ibig sabihin, ang mangyayari sa atin is, kahit pa yung plant natin yung matira, mag-isa, okay? Kahit matira yung plant mag-isa, kaya niyang manalo on its own. Okay? Pasensya na sa Viber notification. Alright. Now let's talk about your sustain plant. Okay. Ano naman yung ibig sabihin ng sustain? So yung sustain basically healing. Okay? So, bakit mo gustong gumamit ng mga plants na may sustain o may healing? Okay, so ibig sabihin, magsustall ka. Okay, ibig sabihin magsustall ka. What do we mean by stalling? Okay, by stalling, it means that you want to prolong the game. Okay? Papatagalin mo yung laro. Bakit mo gustong patagalin yung laro? Una sa lahat, ginagamit itong mga sustain plants kapag mayroon tayong gas unleash. Okay? Or any poison victory condition in particular. Kasi marami tayong mga compositions na yung way to win is by poison. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag mayroon ng poison, yung opponent Axie, tapos ikaw gamit ka lang ng gamit ng cards, stack ka lang ng stack ng poison, remember that the poison debuff is stacking, ibig sabihin, okay, habang napapatagal mo yung laro, mas namamatay yung kalaban mo. Okay? And since may damage ka, may shielding ka, may healing ka, mahirapan din yung kalaban mong patayin ka. Okay? Alright. So, ano yung mga pros and cons naman ito? So, yung pro, it's very hard to take down. Mahirapan yung kalaban, patayin yung sustain tank mo. Kasi, meron kang shielding, tapos meron ka pang healing. So, medyo nakakainis siyang tingnan. Mahirap siyang patayin. Pero, ano naman yung con? Kapag natirang mag-isa itong Axie na to, mahirapan siyang manalo on its own. Okay? Mahirapan siyang manalo. Halimbawa, sabi natin kanina, yung Bruiser na plant, kahit maiwan siya mag-isa, since meron siyang damage, kaya niya magsuok ng damage, pwede siyang maiwan mag-isa, kaya niya manalo. Okay? Pero, kung, maiwan siya mag-isa, ang chance mo lang manalo is sa Blood Moon Curse na lang. I-sustain, and then intay ka na lang ng intay, then sa Blood Moon Curse, as you slowly chip down the opponent's HP. Okay? Alright. Now, do you guys have any questions here? Thoughts on no two Axies are the same, pero daming magkakamukhang Axie dahil sa meta. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, you have to realize that, kahit magkamukha sila sa lahat ng parts, magkaiba sila ng ID number. And madedetermine mo pa rin one Axie from the other. Okay? Which is best among the three po. So, that's gonna depend on the victory condition that you're going for. Of course, you don't want a Bruiser plant kung poison yung win condition mo. Okay? Ako prefer ko yung damage, personally. Okay, yung Bruiser na plant. Para kaya niyang umatake, but at the same time, hindi rin naman siya ganun kadaling patayin. How come no one uses Scarab Curse that much? So I guess kung yung meta maging maraming healers, pwede tayo gumamit ng Scarab Curse. Pero sa ngayon, wala masyadong gumagamit ng healing, so that effect is wasted. And you're better off with a lot of alternatives. Okay? Alright, tingnan ba natin yung mga question nyo dyan? Palaki naman ng palaki, damage ng Blood Moon Curse, di ba prof? Yup. Palaki ng palaki yung damage nun. Anyway, it is 7:30, so I think it's gonna be time for us to go for this evening. Thank you so much for 190 students. Maraming salamat. Okay, now I'm just gonna take one last look at your questions. Okay. Anong advice para sa mga baguhan po? So of course, pwede kayong mag-join sa Discord natin, yung mga baguhan. We have a very helpful community, especially kung nagsisimula pa lang kayo sa inyong Axie Infinity journey. Okay. Prof, ano po suggest yung partner ng Terminator? So, I think I'm gonna go with the plant, reptile build. So, yung plant, it's a typical plant. And then yung reptile na isa is the Backdoor Reptile that I discussed previously. Prof, any tips po sa 54 speed Aqua Nemo and Rim Donut Beast? Okay, so of course, you want your Aqua to be in your backline, and then Rim Donut Beast mo, you have to maximize yung value lang ng beast mo against your plant opponent. Prof, ano insights mo sa update ngayon? Nothing much still. I've yet to, really get the hang of it. Prof, may balak po ba kayo gawin 2 hours live maybe we can explore that in the future. But right now, it's until 7:30 lang talaga. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Oh, hey, we actually have 508 people listening right now and watching. Thank you. Thank you so much.